Dividing decimals by whole numbers. What's the topic, Miggy?
Dividing decimals by whole numbers.
Yeah, that means we're still doing division, but this time it's decimal numbers by whole numbers. Let us use an example to review what it means to divide with whole numbers. If we have 20 apples that need to be divided or needed to be divided between 5 people, we want to see how many apples each person will get. Let us say Mickey and his 4 friends, they are 5, right? Right? And can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's say Mickey and his 4 friends, they are 5 people. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, let us say they want to share 20 oranges. So how many oranges will Mickey take? And how many oranges will each of the friends take if they have the oranges in equal portions? So the dividend is 20. This is the amount that is being divided. The divisor is 5. That is the number of groups. Okay? And the quotient is the amount that is in each group. That is the amount each person will get. So 20 apples divided by 5 people will give us 4 apples per person. So we can apply this same idea to dividing decimals. In this lesson, we will explore how to divide a decimal number into groups. Okay? We will use models and long division to help us find quotients. So let's go to the next section. Now look at this. Okay, give me a few seconds. So I was hearing something distracting. I have to look into that, okay? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So remember that a decimal number can be represented using a grid. We looked at this the other time. For example, the decimal number 0.4 can be represented on a tens grid by shading 4 out of 10. So if I shade 4 out of 10, 4 over 10 is 0.4. Is that clear? Or the same number can be represented on a hundreds grid by shading 40 in 100. So if you look at the first image here, that is 4 in 10. And if you look at the second image, that is 40 in 100 square boxes. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now?
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay. And the decimal 3.25 can be represented by shading in 3 full grids and 25 out of 100 because that is 0.25. That is like saying 3 plus 0.25. Is that clear?
Yes.
That is why we have 1, 2, 3, and 25 boxes out of 100. That is 0.25. Much like dividing the apples at the beginning of this lesson, we can divide decimal numbers using a picture or a model. Divide the shaded squares into groups to see how many squares in each group. Okay, we're going to take a look. Let me try to share my sound so that we can look at how it works. Let me see. I want to share my sound. Sounds. Okay, yeah, I think I get it now. So, yeah. Play.
Let's try dividing 1 and 5/10 by 5.
Now look at the question. It says, let's try dividing 1 and 1.5 by 5, 1 and 5/10. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Right.
Now,
Yes.
let's try to take this question to the board before we even watch the video. Then we'll come back to complete the video so that you can understand it. That is 1.5 divided by 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it on the board. Now, let's assume I ask Migi to do it. If I say, Migi, divide 1.5 divided by 5, 1.5 divided by 5, what I'm trying to say is this. If you have a square grid, maybe divided into 10, okay? Is that clear? Can you hear me? Okay, good.
Yes.
So I want to divide this into 10 portions. This is 1, then another 1. So it's the other one I have to divide into 10 and share 5 portions. So this is a full 1, and this is the second box. So if I want to divide, I can just go ahead and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4 of them. So, and this is 3, and probably I can have a 4th space here. So let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's assume these are equal spaces, though it's not perfect. Then I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this other one, then I'll duplicate the first one for easy practice. So, this is the second one. So if I want 1 whole and 5 out of 10, this is what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 1 whole, then 5 out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is 5 out of 10. Now, to divide this is 1 plus 0.5, which gives us 1.5. Now, I want to divide 1.5 by 5. That means if I count this, I have 15 portions divided by 5, giving me 3 portions. So definitely, since there is a decimal here, then there is a decimal here, and that will be 1.5 divided by this gives me 0.3. Alternatively, I could say, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me, Migi? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Or I can say
Yes.
1.5 divided by 5. So 5 cannot divide 1. I put 0. Then I take 15. So how many 5 isn't 15? That is 3. So that's why the answer is 0.3. Now let's go ahead and watch the lesson, okay? Let's go ahead and watch the lesson and see what the lesson is all about.
We'll start by representing 1 and 5/10 on a grid. So one whole grid will be shaded in to represent the whole number. And 5/10 or 50 hundredths will be shaded on another grid. Notice that in total, there are 150 squares shaded. 100 squares in this grid and 50 squares in this grid.
Now, if you look at this example, It broke everything down into 100 instead of 10, which is still the same thing with what I have done. And like just 10 and 5 giving me 15, but this time 150 giving us 150. Is that clear? Can you hear me now? Hello, Miggy. Let me know if you can hear me. I think that's about the network. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now, so 150 is to be divided by 5 in this case instead of 15, so you can use any model. Let's continue.
To divide by 5, evenly divide the 150 squares into 5 groups. Since 150 divided by 5 is 30, there are 30 squares in each group. Remember that each square represents 100, so the quotient is 30 hundredths, which is the same as 3/10.
Put it down line.
So is that clear, Mickey?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then look at the one at the bottom. 0.24 divided by 6. On a grid, you have 24 out of 100. Then you divide the 24 into 6 groups. Then you get 6 in each group. Or you get 4 in each group. Then that is 0.04. Is that clear? If you divide 24 into 6 groups, you have you have 4 in a group, and since one of it is a fraction of 100, then you have 0.04. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the network is operating over there. Okay, so the next thing is to divide decimals using long division method. Let's watch this and see how it goes. Let me see, sharing the sound again.
Let's divide 15 and 12 hundredths by 4 using long division.
So 15.12 divided by 4 using long division. Just watch this.
Remember to write the dividend inside the long division sign and write the divisor outside the sign. Follow the same process for dividing a decimal number as you would for dividing a whole number, ignoring the decimal point until the very end. 4 goes into 15 3 times. Bring down the 1. 4 goes into 31 7 times. Bring down the 2. 4 goes into 32 8 times. Now bring the decimal point up from the dividend to the quotient.
Now look at it. 4 into 15 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. So 15 minus 12 gives 3. And you bring down 1, making 31. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then 4 into 31 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 31 minus 28 gives 3. Then you bring down the 2. Then 4 into 32 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Then minus, that's 0. So then you lift the decimal at that place value. You fix it there. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So let's continue to the next.
So the quotient of 15 and 12 hundredths and 4 is 3 and 78 hundredths.
That is 3.78. Now the same thing with this. We can try this on, okay, let's see, it's already done here. So 7 in 23 is 3, then that's 21, gives us 2, then in 28 is 4, then it remains nothing, so the answer is 3.4. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then the next one, 9 in 54 is 6, then that's 54, nothing remains. 9 in 1 is 0, 9 in 18 is 2, and that is 6.02. Then this one, 4.0 divided by 5. 5 cannot go in 4, that's 0. Then you have 40, 5 and 40 is 8, then you put a point. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this pop quiz. Now, which of the following is a good estimate of the quotient? 30 divided by 3 is 10. 60 divided by 3 is 20. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And 600 divided by 3 is 200. Well, all of them are divided by 3. And we could see that the first one has 30, so, and this one. The main thing is that all of them are correct, okay?
Okay.
So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So I don't know why it's picking 1 out of the other. So how many times did 3 go into 5? It's 1 time, right? Right?
Yeah.
Good. What was
Yes.
the result the first time you subtract? So what is 5 minus 3? That's 2, okay?
Okay.
How many times will 3 go in 25? That's 8. And what was the result of the second subtraction? Okay, 3 times 8 is 24. So 25 minus 24 is what? 1. Then how many times did 3 go into 12? How many times can 3 go in 12? That's 4, right?
4. This 3.
Good. Then what is the result? What's the quotient of 55 divided by 55.2 divided by 3? That is 18.4. Okay?
Okay.
So let's work on some questions before we go to the end. If we divide 20 apples among 5 people, the dash is how many apples each person will get. So what's the answer? Try this one and pick your answer. Yeah, how many apples each person will get?
Dividend.
Oh, dividend is the number we are trying to divide, okay? The 20 that we're trying to share is a dividend. Is that clear?
Great. Yes.
Good. So what do you think the answer should be? Because we're looking for how many each person gets.
If we divide 20 apples evenly among 5, the divisor.
Divisor is the 5.
The
quotient, okay?
the quotient.
Yeah, the quotient. So it should be the quotient. Let's see. So the next question, get ready. It says, what is the quotient represented by this model? Yeah, the main thing is which model? We just answered 20 divided by 5, that's 4, but that's actually not this. So there is no model here. Okay. Maybe something's supposed to load up on this page. Okay, let me see again. Question 2. No model. Let's go to the next one. What is the division problem represented by this model? Again, no model here, okay?
Okay.
Then all these questions are asking about models, and there is no model. Okay, What is 38 divided by 4? 38.0. So how many 4 in 38? That's 9, which is 36, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. 9. Give me a few seconds. I think I need to work on this lines. See? Expecting these divides. Okay, fine. I think it works now. So 38 divided by 4. How many 4 in 38? That's 9. And that's going to remain some numbers, okay? That's remainder 2. So we're going to put a point, and that 2 makes 20. So how many 4 in 20? That's what? 5. That's 9.5. Then use long division to find the quotient. How many 2 in 33, Miggy? That should be 16. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then remainder 1. Then make it 14 with the 4. So how many 2 in 14? That's what? 7. Then use long division. How many 7 in 10? That's 1, okay? Point. Then we have 13. So how many 7 in 13? How many 7 in, that's 1, that's 33. How many 7 in 33? That should be 4, which is 28, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
That should be 4, which is 28. So if you take 28 away from 33, you have 5 remaining. So how many 7 in 56? That's 8. So the answer should be 1.48. Now, Miggy, can you try this? How many 8 in 64?
Yeah.
How many 8 is in 64? How many 8 in 64?
6.448.
Yeah, how many 8 will you see in 64? 64.
1. So it's gonna be
8.
6.448.
No. How many 8 is in 64? That's 8 point, okay? So we have 8, then point. Then how many 8 in 4? That's 0. Then how many 8 in 48? That's 6. Now we cannot do some of the questions because it didn't bring out any model that is being requested for, okay?
Okay.
So what do? Are we to turn it in? Let's see. Let me refresh and see if it's gonna bring you. Let's see. Well, let's try to see whether it works with any of this model. This one is 0.24 divided by 6. So let's check if there's any question that has 0.24 divided by 6. This is 0.42 divided by 6. Let me check it again. So let's see. 0.24 divided by 6. 0.24. Okay, the next session. Those are the models that we have here. So once we cannot locate those models, then we really can't pick any answer, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
So probably we shouldn't turn it in yet, okay?
Okay.
Why did I say we should not turn it in? Let's check the due date. It should be due on the 16th, and today is 11, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
So if it's going to be due on the 16th, while today is 11, we can still delay it a little bit. Meanwhile, let me try some division with decimals for you so that you can watch them later, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Dividing
Okay.
decimals by whole numbers. So let's see some questions that we can try. Dividing decimals by whole numbers. You might not be able to see this, but I'm going to write it out, okay? So the first see. So the first question here, 88 or 8.8 divided by 2, okay?
Okay.
So you can do it this way and say 8.8 over 2. How many 2 is in 8? Miggy, how many 2 is in 8?
How many 2 is in 8?
Yes, how many 2 is in 8?
And then 88.8.
No, 8. Pick the first digit. The first digit is 8. So how many 2 is in 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you hear me? So the 2's 1, 2.
And then it's gonna be 28.8.
4. How many 2 is in 8? That's 4, right?
Yeah.
Then you put a point. How many 2 is in 8 again? That's 4, and that's 4.4, okay? Otherwise, you can do it this way. You can do it another way. You put your 8.8 into the box, then 2 outside. So 2 divides 8, that's 4. What is 4 times 2? 8. Then you have 0, and bring down the next one, which is 8. 2 here, that's another 4. 4 times 2 again, 8. Then you have 0, then you introduce your point. Is this clear to you? Then let's look at number 2. Number 2. We have 0.8 divided by 4. What's the question? Miggy, what's the question? 0.8 divided by 4. So you're going to have the division sign. So you have 0.8 here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So can 4 divide 0? No. How many 4 in 8? That's 2. 2 times 4, 8. Then you subtract. Then you have 2 times 4 is 8, rather. Then you subtract. Then you have 0, okay? So that would be 0.2. Let's look at the third one. 3.6 divided by 6. 3.6 divided by 6. So do you think you can do this?
Yes.
How many 6 in 3? Cannot go. How many 6 in 36? That is 6. Then 6 times 36 is 36. Then you subtract them. That's going to be 0, okay?
Okay.
So then your answer is 0.6. The next one, 1.6 divided by 4. 1.6 divided by 4. So how many 4 in 1? It can't go. So that's 0. How many 4 in 16? That is 4, okay? And 4 times 16 is 16. So you take it as 16 minus 16, that's 0. Then you introduce your point. Number 5. Let's go to the other lane. That is 6.8 divided by 2. 6.8. 6.8. How many 2 in 6? That's 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Then you bring down 8. How many 2 in 8? That's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Then you have 0 and put your point. So your answer is 3.4. Okay?
Correct.
Yeah, let's solve more. Let's say number 6, because that was number 5 there. Number 6, let's say 1.2 divided by 2. Maggie, are you following this?
Yes.
2 in 1, 0. 2 in 12, 6. Then that is 12. You subtract 12 minus 12, that's 0. Or just like 1.2 minus 1.2. And your answer is 0.6. Number 7, 2.2 divided by 2. So 2.2 divided by 2. 2 into 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Then you have 0. Then you bring down the next 2. 2 into again. 1 times 2 again. Then 0. So you put your point. Then your answer is 1.1. Let me know if you can hear me. So I save the network.
Internet is unstable.
Unstable, yeah, I can notice. That's why I'm asking from time to time to know whether you can hear me. The next one is 0.3 divided by 3. Then we have 0.3, we have 3. 3 cannot divide this, then 3 and 3 is 1. So when you multiply, you subtract the 3, that's 0. So your answer is 0.1. Then number 9, 8.2 divided by 2. So you have 8.2. 2 in 8 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Then you subtract, you bring down the next one. So 2 in 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Then you subtract, you have 0. So that is 4.1. Is that clear?
Yes. Next station.
Number 10. Let's see, number 10. What question was that? Number 5, that is 6.8. Let's stop at 1.4. 1.6. So number 10, 0.9 divided by 3. 0.9. So you have your 0.9 here. You have your 3 here. 3 can go, and 3 here is 3. So you have 3. Then you have 0. So your answer is 0.3. Then the next one, number 11, 3.5 divided by 7. So you have 3.5 here, then 7. 7 in 3, 0. Make 35. 7 in 35, 5. So 5 times 7, 35. There you have nothing left than 0.5. Then number 12. Let's go through number 12. (9.6) divided by 2. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, 2 in 9 is 4. 4 times 1. 4 times 2, 8. Then 9 minus 2 is 1. Then you bring down 6. That's 16. 2 in 16 is 8. Then you have 2 times 8 times 2, that is 16, you have 0. So 4.8 is the answer. Number 13, 6.4 divided by 2. I have 6.4, I have 2. Mickey, how many 2 is in 6? Mickey, how many 2 can you see in 6? How many 2 in 6?
How many?
How many 2 in 6?
1 only.
No, in 6. 6. When you count 6, how many 2 is there? Try it again. How many 2 will you see in 6? If you share 6 among 3 people, among 2 people, how many will each person get? If you and your friend share 6 oranges, you and your friend. So how many oranges for one person? Maggie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oranges for you and your friend. How many will each person take? One person takes 3, another person takes 3. Okay?
Okay.
But here I said 6 divided by 2 is 3, okay?
All right.
So 6 divided by 2 is 3, 3 here. 3 times 2, 6. Then you have 0. So the next one is 4. How many 2 is in 4? That's 2. 2 times 2, 4. So that's 3.2, okay?
All right.
Number 14. 4.8 divided by 3, 4.8 divided by 3. You have 4.8 here. You have 3 outside. So how many 3 is in 4? That's 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Mingy, what's 4 minus 3? Yeah, Mingy, what's 4 minus
1?
Yeah, 4 minus 3 is 1. So you have 1 here. And bring down the next. How many 3 is in 18, Mingy? Yeah, how many 3 is in 18?
How many 3 is in 18?
Yeah.
1.
No, 3 in 18. 18. 3 times what gives 18?
6.
6. That's correct. Okay.
All right.
So 6 times 3 is 18. Then we have 0. Okay. So the answer is 1.6. Number 15. 7.8 divided by 2. Divided by 2. So I have 7.8 here. How many 2 is in 7, Miggy? How many times can 2 go in 7? Yeah, how many 2 is in 7? Count 7 fingers and tell me how many 2 can you see there? So, Miggy, how many 2 in 7?
How many 2 is in 7?
Yes, count 7 fingers and see how many groups of 2 can you see?
6. I can see 6 fingers.
No, you can see 3, which is 6, okay? 3 times 2, 6. Then that is 1. Then you bring down 8. How many 2 is in 18, Miggy?
How many 2 is in 18?
Yeah, how many 2 in 18?
9.
9, that's correct. So that is 9 times 2 is 18. Then you have 0 and your answer is 3.9. So the last one, I will allow you to do it yourself, Miggy, okay?
Okay.
Then this is 7.5 divided by 5. So you're going to do number 16 and tell me the answer. 7.5 divided by 5. Try this. Try this, Miggy, and tell me your final answer, okay? After then, we now move to the piano class, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
See? So are you working it?
Yes.
7.5 divided by 5. Once you get your answer, tell me.
7 what?
7.5 divided by 5. Do the question, Miggy. Okay.
It's 1.5.
1.5. That's correct. And how do we get 1.5? So I move to our piano lesson. We have 7.5 here, Miggy. Can you see this? 5 and 7, that's 1. 1 times 5 is 5, then you have 2. Then you bring down 5, which is 25. 5 and 25 is 5, then 25, that's 0. Then you have 1.5. Okay, let's go back to the main page so that we can, like I said, we're not going to turn in that question, okay? We'll wait until when it's about to close, then we will now check it again. If the model still didn't load up, then we submit it. All right, let's sign out from here, then we'll quickly look into. Have you gotten any other song that we want to look at apart from Bless the Lord, Oh My Soul? Yeah, Miggy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, have you gotten any other song apart from Bless the Lord, Oh My Soul? Okay, wait. Do you know this song?
No. 10,000 Reasons Only.
Okay, 10,000. Yeah, that is Bless the Lord, Oh My Soul. Okay.
All right.
Do you know this song?
No.
Let me play it.
Pass me not, O gentle Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by. Savior, Savior, hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me by.
Yeah, have you had something like that before?
Let's still go on 10,000 Reasons.
Okay, so that you can practice it very well, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to play it now, and I'll give you some time to also play, okay?
Okay.
Then I'm going to play with the chords. So I want you to actually watch the way I will play the chords. The chords, because it's the chord that actually bring out the melody. Is that clear?
Okay.
If you're playing only the notes, it will not come out with the full melody. With the full melody, it won't come out. Okay, I think I saved it somewhere. This is it. So let me just open the saved beats so that I can use the beat also. So okay, so now here's the instrument. So, and I go with the beat. Okay, let me try and repeat that beat so that set as selection. Okay. Okay, did you listen to that?
Yes.
Good. And to know, I know you already know how to play the notes, right? You can play the notes, right? Fine. Now the chords, play the chords. I showed you some chords yesterday, which are chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5. Those are the major things I have been using And when I wanted to play chord 1, I played only C and G together. Then when I want to play chord 4, I play double F, which is one F and another F. Then when I wanted to play chord 5, I play double G, which is a G and another G. Is that clear? So line by line for the song, when I say, I start with double F. Can you see the double F here? Right?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So the next line is with G and F. This is the G and C. C, G. C, G. Okay? Now let me try that again so you watch. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Good. Then the next line. When I want to start the next line, I enter straight with chord 5, which is double G. Then I ended that with double F. This is F and F, but this is the note. So let me try that again. So that is there. Then the next one, I will go back to the chord 1. So this is chord 5 now. Chord 4 again. 1. Then 4. Chord 1. That's chord 5. And that's the end there. And about the solo, or the verses, like this is the note I played.
Yes.
Then so when you watch the video, I want you to please practice along, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to round up now, but before we round up, let me just play it one more time, okay?
Okay.
Let me play it with a beat. So that is where we'll be rounding up for today, okay?
Okay.
So please, today is Thursday. We don't have class tomorrow. We have class on Monday, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you practice so that when you come on Monday, I will not play it, but you will play it. The only thing I will play is to play the verse so that you can learn the verse. I will give you the note to the verse on Monday by God's grace, okay?
Okay.
So, bye for now, Mickey.
Bye.
See ya.